Picture this, you lend your best friend $60 to help them out. A few weeks later, you find out they spent it on a brand new video game instead of, say, paying their bills. How would you feel? Annoyed? Betrayed? Maybe even a little angry? Well, you're not alone. In fact, a groundbreaking study by Ashley Angulo, Goldstein, and Michael Norton, published in the Journal of Consumer Psychology, reveals that this kind of situation can seriously strain relationships, whether it's between friends or even taxpayers and big corporations. Today, we're diving into the psychology of borrowing and lending, and why it can lead to friendship fallout and bailout backlash. Stick around, because by the end of this, you'll not only understand why these conflicts happen, but you'll also learn how to avoid them in your own life. So, what did the researchers find? Across 6 studies, they discovered that lenders, whether they're individuals or taxpayers, get really upset when borrowers spend loaned money on hedonic purchases. Fun, indulgent stuff like video games, spa trips, or luxury items, instead of utilitarian purchases like groceries or textbooks. And here's the kicker. This anger doesn't go away, even after the borrower pays the money back. Why? Because lenders feel like they deserve some control over how their money is spent. They call this deserved oversight. It's the idea that if you lend someone money, you should have a say in how they use it. But here's the twist. Borrowers don't feel the same way. They think, hey, it's my money now, I can do what I want with it. And that mismatch, that's where the conflict starts. Let's break this down into 3 key insights. 1. Hedonic versus utilitarian spending. Lenders get way angrier when borrowers spend loaned money on fun, indulgent things compared to practical, necessary items. For example, in one study, lenders were furious when borrowers bought video games instead of textbooks, and this anger sticks around even after the loan is repaid. Deserved oversight. Lenders feel like they should have some control over how the money is spent. This isn't just about getting paid back, it's about feeling like the borrower is respecting the lender's sacrifice. Borrowers, on the other hand, feel like once the money is in their hands, it's theirs to spend as they please. This difference in expectations is a recipe for conflict. Perceived ownership. Both lenders and borrowers feel a sense of ownership over the money, but lenders feel it more strongly. This is especially true when the money is still owed. Lenders might even feel entitled to oversee how borrowers spend other money they earn while the loan is still outstanding. For example, if a borrower gets a bonus at work, lenders might feel they should have a say in how that bonus is spent too. Now, let's talk about how you can apply this research to your own life. Whether you're the lender or the borrower, these tips can help you avoid conflict and keep your relationships intact. Set clear expectations. Before lending or borrowing money, have an open conversation about how the money will be used. If you're the lender, make it clear if you expect the money to be spent on something specific. If you're the borrower, be transparent about your plans. This can help avoid misunderstandings later. Frame purchases thoughtfully. If you're borrowing money and plan to spend it on something that might seem indulgent, try framing it in a way that highlights its utility. For example, if you're buying a new laptop, emphasize how it will help you work more efficiently. This can help lenders feel more comfortable with your spending choices. 3. Acknowledge the lender's perspective. If you're the borrower, remember that the lender might feel a sense of ownership over the money. A simple thank you or an update on how the money helped you can go a long way in maintaining a positive relationship. Consider alternatives to lending. If you're worried about the potential for conflict, consider alternatives to lending money. For example, you could offer to help in other ways, like giving advice or helping with a specific purchase. So, here's a question for you. Have you ever been in a situation where lending or borrowing money caused tension in a relationship? What did you learn from it? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your stories. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more insights into the psychology of everyday life. Thanks for watching, and remember, when it comes to money and relationships, a little communication can go a long way. See you next time.